Welcome to the Basic Video Updates training video number 3, finding and updating a post. So in the last video we created a post for the school council but didn't finish it. So in this video we're going to show you how to visit the View All Posts page, and then we're going to filter for a post. There are many different tools that we can use to do that, and we're going to show you 3 or 4 of those tools. And we're then going to show you briefly how to edit and update that post. So here is the website that we've been working on for the past 2 videos. Again, you can see we are literally working in a template format, and I won't show this again, but for the last time we log in at the very bottom of all of our websites, the login link that is in the footer area. But you can tell we're already logged in because we have this top extra bar at the top here with the edit page and the add new in there, showing that we are already logged into this website. To go and search for a page, we have to visit the menu and the dashboard, and it's from the dashboard that we find these extra menus, and specifically the posts and all posts option. You'll notice that as you put your mouse over each of the options here, a small pop-out menu appears. So to view all posts, there are 2 things you can do. You can either hover your mouse over posts and click all posts, or you can just simply click on the post links here, and this link, both of them lead to exactly the same place. So I'm going to click on posts. Once the page has refreshed, you can see that we have a whole series of posts going down the page. It tells you who is the author of those posts and the categories that those posts have attached to them. Now it's quite easy for us to find the post from our previous video because it's the very last post that we created. And if you keep that in mind, the quickest way to find your post is to look on the list, and if it's the last thing you've done, it will be at the top. If you knew that you've only created the post a short while ago and you've only made a few posts since then, just have a look down the list to see if you can find any of your recent posts, and then if you wish to go in and edit that post, just simply click on the post name itself or the edit option that will automatically appear as you place your mouse over each of those titles. We're going to show you, however, how to use several different tools to find your post. It may be that you've had several hundred posts, or even perhaps up to 1,000 by the time your site becomes mature into your website, and you've got a lot of things to search through. One of the quickest ways to search for a post, if you know the category that you added to the post when you first created it, is to simply choose this drop down menu here. Now if you remember, we were looking at the school council and we were looking at the school council members, and we said that there were 2 different categories: the school council for the actual names of the people who are on the school council, and the school council events. So as we were doing a post to do with their names, I'm going to click there. Now the page will not refresh just because I've chosen here from the drop down menu. It does not automatically refresh for you. What you have to do is you have to click on this filter button just here, and then this filter button puts into effect your choice on the drop down menu. So when I click filter here, you can see I've got 2 posts, both of them to do with the school council, and I could immediately click on either of these to go in and edit them. If I then put this back to all categories and click filter, that brings them all back again. Another way of quickly searching is to go into this search posts area towards the top right hand corner, and again it gives me a short field, and I could put in there school council and search posts, and again you can see the actual phrase school council, the word school council appear in the main title. So it's really important that when you're giving titles to each of your posts, to try and keep in the post the subject itself, and it helps you to do a search and to find your information. Again, to clear the search, delete and click search posts. Another way of finding is that we have a title option here. As you can see, all of our posts are in the most recent that I've created on this site. But as soon as I click the word title, it puts them into alphabetical order, starting from A's and then going through the alphabet. If I wanted to reverse that order, you can see there is a little triangle here. So if I click on that, it then changes the order to the W's and works backwards through all of the posts. And again, if you're looking through a lot of posts and you know that your post that you're looking for was in the W's or in the X's or the Z's or the A, B, C, D's, it's another way of quickly jumping to that part of your posts database and finding the posting that you want to update. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly click on our categories. I'm going to go down to School Council. I'm going to click Filter, and this is the one here that we wanted to update. Notice this used to be on top when we first came into the site, but because I've been messing around with this title button here, it suddenly put the oldest post to do with School Council members at the top. That just puts things back in order again. Okay, I'm going to go into here. I'm going to click on the edit, or I can click on the main title name, and that just brings us back to our posting. If you remember, we put in a title saying the School Council members for this coming year are, and then underneath here we were going to put the names. So that's what I'm going to do. As I'm going to just modify and update this, I'm going to do a paste, because I've already put the names of the children into the computer's memory. So it gives us the names Stacey, William, Sarah, George, Olivia, Liam, etc. And then a short sentence saying we look forward to seeing all that you do on the School Council throughout the coming year. If you remember also, I'd already added the categories of the school blog and the School Council. And once you've created a post and put it into draft view, then when you look at the categories area, it will naturally show you at the top of the list the ones that you've already got checked. So you can quickly uncheck them if they weren't appropriate, and then in alphabetical order it shows you the rest of the categories that you haven't checked, just in case you wanted to check some more and add some more categories to this single posting. So I've now found my post, I've added the information. I can either click Save Draft and therefore update the draft but not have it live, but this time I'm just going to click the Publish button, and that will publish it onto our website. You can see that once the page is refreshed, that the Publish button has turned into an Update button. It now says Status Published, where a few moments ago it said Status Draft. And if we go to the front page of the website, you can see that in our School Life blog, in our feed, we have the post that I've just created appearing here. And we can see in the About Us and School Council that we have that post now also appearing in the left-hand side in the members area to show who is on our School Council. And finally, if we go to the blog page, we can also see in the blog post just here the School Council post that we've just created. And that's how to find and locate and update a post on the website. Thanks for watching.